Young families across Russia are closely watching a new government initiative that could significantly change their future living conditions. The proposal focuses on expanding housing support for couples with children and newly married households who struggle to afford property amid rising prices and economic uncertainty. Officials say the goal is to strengthen family stability, encourage higher birth rates, and reduce the financial pressure that prevents young people from settling down. Housing has long been one of the most painful issues for young Russians, especially in major cities where apartment prices grow faster than incomes. Under the new support measures, young families may receive increased subsidies for purchasing apartments, lower mortgage interest rates, or partial compensation for down payments. Some proposals also include state-backed rental housing options with the possibility of future ownership. Authorities believe that such support can help families move out of shared apartments, dormitories, or overcrowded homes with relatives. The initiative is expected to focus primarily on families where at least one spouse is under the age of 35, with special attention given to households raising children. Government representatives emphasize that the program is not limited to large cities. Regional authorities may receive additional funding to support local housing construction and offer benefits tailored to regional economic conditions. In rural areas and smaller towns, this could mean new residential projects, infrastructure development, and incentives for young professionals to stay instead of moving abroad or to Moscow and St. Petersburg. Officials argue that housing stability plays a key role in reversing population decline and strengthening regional economies. However, experts warn that the success of the program will depend on how quickly it is implemented and how accessible it becomes in practice. Previous housing initiatives often faced bureaucratic delays, strict eligibility requirements, and limited funding. Young families worry that the promised support may remain on paper rather than turning into real apartments and affordable mortgages. Transparency, simplified application processes, and long-term financing are seen as critical factors for public trust. Another important aspect is inflation and construction costs. Even with subsidies, rising prices for building materials and labor may limit the effectiveness of state support. Economists suggest that without parallel measures to control housing market speculation, benefits could indirectly push prices even higher. The government insists it is considering these risks and plans to balance social support with market regulation. If implemented effectively, the new housing support could become one of the most impactful social policies for Russia's younger generation in recent years. For many families, it represents not just financial assistance, but the possibility of security, independence, and a stable future. Whether these promises turn into reality will soon become clear, but expectations among young families are already growing rapidly.